Hello, folks, and welcome to a review and thoughts on. These versus movies, such as Frankenstein versus or whatever, Universal, and Freddy versus Jason. So many years, I guess people penned the idea of Sadako, aka, and the Grudge. I don't remember the American version's name, but Kayako as the Ju-on movies. The originals. I'm not really a big fan of either franchise, but I like the American remake of The Ring. I actually like the second one too. I know a lot of people hate the second one. It is a step down a bit from the first one, but if some stuff was done differently. This movie, Sadako versus Kayako. When I first saw the preview or trailer for this whenever I saw it, wow. I thought at first it was a fan-made thing or something. I don't know why. I thought maybe it was just a fake. Because I never really penned the two together. I never would have really. Oh, I wonder what tomorrow would be like versus the Grudge. Who would win? Freddy and Jason, you can sort of pit those. Wonder what that'd be like, because that'd be cool. This here, what do we have? We have two girls who I guess they're high school students or high school students, I believe. And one of them watches pretty much the videotape of Sadako, Samara, aka. And so that's their story. Also, I guess the rules, because this is 2016. I know the 90s versions of the Ringu, whatever. I could have swore, wasn't it 7 days? I guess they changed it throughout the franchise, I guess. Oh, we're 7 days, we're going to shorten that down to 2 days. Alright. So you can die in just 2 days. Instead of waiting, dreading, even though you'll still dread. Just way more. Way quicker. Way worser. And then we have the two best friends from high school. One of them watches the video. Technically, the other girl didn't really watch. She was in the room, but she wasn't paying attention to it, so I guess that counts. Even though I could have swore she looked at the screen and then looked at her phone or whatever. Okay. So the one girl is cursed, and we're introduced to this teacher, I believe is her teacher, who he's a fan of, apparently, I guess, the videotape of Sadako, because everybody knows about the videotape that kills you in 2 days, and he's a big fan of wanting to meet a ghost who will kill you in 2 days. He wants to find that tape. I guess he wrote a book about it, or he owns because he says I could have swore he says he published a book about that, or his theories on it, because he's teaching a class about different J-horror ghost folklore, I guess, and Sadako's one of them. But it's mainly these two girls throughout the movie trying to survive this curse, and then they meet up with their teacher, who he's really excited because he wants to meet again Sadako, so then he curses himself, and then we have an exorcist scene almost, where at first, you already know it's going to go wrong, but they go to this lady who they think will help them with the curse, and of course it doesn't work, because then the older lady, I don't know why I guess she was offended the fact that they tried to stop, because she's like, during her, because they're like, can you help us with our problem with the curse or whatever, so she agrees to help them. And during this ritual, she slaps both of the girls. I don't know why. Because, because she's like, hey, don't do that. Don't slap my friend. And then she slaps that other girl. And then she goes back to doing the ritual. And then Sadako comes out of nowhere she possesses pretty much one girl, and then has the ritual ladies. The ritual lady, her two people, bodyguards, whatever, they kill themselves, and then she kills herself. Or the teacher guy, he dies because he's like, wait, I want to see Sadako. So then she's like, just wait, and then she kills him, and so he dies. Even though I thought, I could have swore, but okay, I guess he got his death early, like he wanted. So then that doesn't work. So then the friend of the cursed girl, she decides, I think her name's Yori. The cool friend. I'm calling her the cool friend. Because she literally, like, decides I'm going to try to save my friend, so I'll put myself cursed and I'll replace you and put myself cursed so you don't have to deal with... So you don't die, I guess, first or whatever. So I forget how this curse thing goes with the tape, because it seemed like you show somebody the tape and then you're free from the curse, I believe, because then they take your place or whatever. So then they meet this other guy and this blind little girl who they straight out of an anime, like live action anime duo. I swear, like I swear he does like this Naruto thing with the hand signs, I swear he does that. Not this, but he does freaking magical stuff with his hand signs, and he's able to trap Sadako into a little bag, so I guess he can pit her against the Grudge. Because then pretty much he gets the idea. I know, I'll get her to fight the other girl with haunting the abandoned house. And before I get to the whole big fight between the two, we get, I guess we're introduced to the Grudge pretty, not lame, but it's like, because then we cut to these kids, these elementary kids. I guess they dare this one kid to go into the Grudge house, but that was so, like, not needed, because pretty much all it ends where they all die, pretty much. All those, the 4 kids die. Because, like, one of them, the one kid is kind of, I guess he's depressed because he has to go in the house, even though, I guess they're bullying him and they're forcing him to go in, but it's like, and the one girl, the schoolgirl, she's, like, asking him, is he okay, and, like, he's like, I'm okay, I'm fine, and so then she just walks away, and then he's left with the 3 bullies that force him in the house, and then he throws a rock at one of them, and then he runs. We have this chasing, you have the stalking scene between him and the 3 bullies, and then the 3 bullies pretty much get killed, and so does that kid. So it's like, I mean, granted, you can't really escape the Grudge, so it's like, you're screwed even if you don't enter that house, she still puts your butt in that house, I swear, because the schoolgirl, because we follow this other high school girl, she goes near the house, she never goes in it, but then when she's eating dinner, she's done eating dinner, walks up the steps, and then she's teleported into the Grudge house. I'm like, see, that's not fair, that's bull. And then this woman, this ghost, the Grudge ghost, I don't get, Kayako. Kayako forces people into her house even though she doesn't want people in her house. I don't get that. And I didn't understand it in the remake either. Like, in the second one with the sister of, Sarah Gellar's character. I didn't understand it. She grabs her by the arm or whatever and grabs her and pulls her in the house, even though she wasn't going in the house. And then she's cursed. So, like, Kayako, you're a douchebag because you're breaking your rule. I thought you curse people that go in your house, even if they're good or bad, if they step foot in your house. No, you even bring them in. You force them in. Like, what? Just because you're standing on the property, I guess, or outside. You're not even on the property. You're on public property on the outside, and she still brings you in. So I don't get that. I don't like that. And then But aside from that rant and those problems, we get the whole fight between. Well, is it really a fight? Because pretty much. And the kid, Kayako's ghost child or whatever, who makes the cat sounds. He's kind of lame. He dies pretty quick by Sadako pulling him into the TV. So he dies quick. I'm like, it was easy for him to die. How come Kayako doesn't die that quick? The way it seemed like Sadako killed Kayako the same way she killed her kid, but okay, grabbing her with her hair or whatever and pulling her around, and then Kayako ends up, I guess, crawling real fast, even though it sounds like she's running when she hits the wood in the house and grabs on Sadako and drags her across the floor. I mean, okay, I'll give the movie props. There's scenes with Sadako. She's creepy. The scenes with Sadako are creepy. I would have rather had just another Ring movie instead, because, again, I mean, there's a loophole with the curse thing, I guess. You can sort of curse, you're being a douche, cursing other people. But at least you're surviving, you sort of can you can kind of let that slide, but at the same time not. But Kayako, there's really no use of even watching the Ju-on movies, because you know everybody's going to die anyway, because you can't escape her. Even if you burn the house freaking down. Just like in the recent 2020 Grudge. I didn't mind that movie, but I don't like the ending where the lady dies at the end. Because she gets tricked that that's her kid. But this movie, with the fight between them, and then then the guy, I'm just gonna call him an anime magician guy. He has a plan because he wants to put Kayako and Sadako to fight each other, and they do that. And he's like, "Don't look at Sadako in the eye," and then he leads them outside, because pretty much he thought they would both just kill each other, but they're ghosts. I don't know how they're going to die, because they're already dead, but okay. But then they go outside, and there's a well, so then his plan is to trap both of them inside the well, but he has to have a host for both of them to be in, so the Yuri character, the girl had sacrificed, that decided to replace herself over her cursed friend, who she kills herself, or tries to, but then Sadako pretty much kills her. So, and that was kind of sad. I kind of cared about the friendship between Yuri and the I don't know how to say her name, Natsumi. I kind of I did feel bad about them, because I actually liked their friendship. But yeah, and then so the Yuri girl decides to be the host for Kayako and Sadako, so they both combine, and then I don't know if it's maybe somebody, because this is free on YouTube to watch the entire movie, Sadako versus Kayako 2016 full movie HD. Although there's scenes where it's too dark and where I could not tell what was going on, such as I couldn't tell what the heck when they combine. It's a CGI thing, but I couldn't tell what they looked like because the picture was dark, so I couldn't tell. I mean, I saw like a lot of hair and like flesh stuff, but again, I couldn't tell what it was supposed to be, because it's like Predator. It's like Alien versus Predator Requiem problem, where you need lights, man. You need some lights to brighten your screen, your movie. And then they both decide to drop into the well, and we see a final look at Yuri crying for a minute, because I did feel bad, because it's like, wow, you give yourself, you see you see two ghosts combined, and then you fall in that well, and then you have to ingest or whatever both of them inside you, and then be trapped. I guess they're gonna possess her body, but then she'll be trapped down there. So I was like, that's tough on her, but then not really, because the magician guy had a plan to trap them in the well, but then that doesn't work out. I called this for a minute. I was like, if that top, I don't see how that top's gonna hold, because it's like it's not even like the one in the Ring remake where it's a huge rock top that covered the well. No, it was like this plain soft. I forget what it's even called, but it's not. It's nothing. It's nothing tough to take off the freaking well, or heavy. It's weightless, and pretty much they tie it over the well, and we think at first things will be okay, because then the magician guy, because the blind girl wakes up, and then she wakes him up because he gets blown back. So then she does like her tied sign thing, wakes him up, and then we hear Sadako and Kayako make noises, and then the top of the well barrier thing jumps off, and then Kayako and Sadako combined into Sadako's body. So it's Sadako making the grudge noises, and she crawls. And then I'm like, okay, this better not end the way I think it's going to end. Because I didn't think it was going to do that, but at the same time, it's the grudge mixed with the Ring, so you already know you're doomed. So yeah, it ends with, I guess everybody dies. Everybody dies in this movie. I guess the world dies because the Natsumi girl, the first curse girl, she uploaded the curse tape online, so I guess people are going to die throughout the globe. And then she deleted it, but then it's too late because it's already posted, so it's like people are sharing it and watching it, so it doesn't matter with that. Trying to stop that. So yeah, overall, the acting, I guess, is good, but again, some of the subtitles I think are kind of not good grammar organized, because some of the wording in some scenes are, what? Wait, I understand. I could sort of tell what was going on, but at the same time, I didn't like how I had to think, what, wait, that doesn't make sense. But then the fight between Sadako and Kayako is whatever. It's not really scary. It's not Freddy versus Jason style. But yeah, the characters, I thought, at least the two best friends, the two girls, two high school girls, I thought their storyline was more interesting. The other school girls' story was boring, kinda, because she's not really in the movie much. And again, the elementary kids, they should have not even been in the movie. They should cut that out. You could have like a scene where they talk about missing kids or whatever. You could have had that, but you didn't need to show it. And the ending, I think, is bull, but then again, it's the grudge mixed with the Ring, so what was I thinking? I'm not going to say it's a horrible movie. I know a lot of people were probably going to say it's cheesy or it's bad, but I don't know, like, the only thing I liked really was, I liked the scenes with Sadako. I think she should have been, like, the main. Just put a Ringu movie out. Put another Ringu or Ring movie. The friendship between Yuri and Natsumi, I thought was interesting and cool and sad. And the ending to Yuri is sad. I don't know if I will do the remake of The Ring. Maybe I'll do the remakes of the remake and the sequels of the Grudge movies. I don't know if I'm not doing I'm not doing the originals because that's way too many movies. I already seen like at least one of them, and one of them was terrible. One of them was laughable with a grandma grudge, I guess. And, like, she carried around a freaking basketball and she was in a robe. I swear that's in the movie. I forget what it was called. It was Ju-on White Ghost or Black Ghost or something. Or Ghost White or something. It was something white, or black. Yeah, that was terrible. At least it didn't have a downbeat ending, but still. And it had terrible it had some uncomfortable themes in it as well. Well, not themes, but well, actually, yeah, themes. Yeah, overall, this movie, Sadako vs. Kayako, time waster at best. Yeah. Till next time, take care. Oh, if anybody wants to request any reviews, commentaries, reactions, PayPal or join my Patreon for the tiers. And yeah.